Earth Peeps, I'm Melanie Florence, and this is the Hot Tea Weekly. So, you are here because you're an Earth Element peep, or you're looking at your practical world, because that's what the Earth Element's sort of about. So, I'm going to do a 5-line reading with the Greenwood Tarot. I've been reading it for 25 years, and so it's like a self-love pyramid down to your one card of self-love. So we go through partnerships and how we apply it to the world and healing and how we got here, and that's a nice little journey that I've been doing since I started this channel. Just before I went, oh, this is how I'm going to do it. Alright, so I also have been drawing cards from other decks that I have got this year, and this abundance and this graceful year. So I was given this Dreamtime deck by a friend of mine who searched it out, who found it. It came to her beautifully. And so it's something I've been connecting with, and I've been reading it like story time from the book so that I can learn the cards. There's a couple of decks. So this is an Australian Wildflower deck that I'm doing with our weeklies, because I'm connecting with our Dreamtime story. What have we got for the Earth Peeps this week? Excuse me, I've got asthma storm stuff. Like, oh, here we are. Fertility, the sun. Oh, wow. Alright, so bathe in the warmth and the light of the universal whole. The sun. I'm going the wrong way in the book. So, Sugar glider, the sun. Okay, so it's about fertility. Let's see what it says. Because here we are. The sun is associated with warmth and nurturing, the fertile womb and the mother, the one who births new life. The sun promises a second chance. It is a warning and a reminder that tomorrow is another day. In the morning, the sun will rise and a brand new day will begin, full of potential and warmth. Australia is a harsh continent, often associated with long periods of drought. At its most dangerous, the sun can burn out and kill the livestock, or turn into an inferno, as we witnessed at the beginning of the year, or on one of our islands right now. At its most dangerous, it can burn and kill the livestock and leave the landscape barren. This is a reminder. This is a reminder that it is not possible to live continuously in the warmth of the sun. You must also spend some time in the darkness of night and the cooling and the retreat of the shade. Often, the best times and beneficial from the sun are to connect with it at sunrise and sunset. These times when the sky glows with colour and are a very special time for personal reflection and promise. That's true. A lot of people search for sunsets and sunrises. I know people that will go and find the sunrise, crazy. They love getting up in that time of the morning and go and find their favourite spot. Or the people that are chasing the sunset and they go and take photos of it over the water or wherever they are. So, you know, that is that nice fertile dreaming space inside of the ushers and then inside of the eaves of our eaves and elves. And so, yeah, in the twilight. But this is also, you know, bathing yourself. And it's also, like I was saying, don't too harsh. Don't be stepping out too much. It's like, be careful where your light is and where you're taking that. So there's a fertile period inside of that. It's a womb. All right? It's a womb. So we want the warmth from the sun as well. Okay, so what have we got? So we have from the Wildflower, the Australian Wildflower deck. We have the grey spider flower. Let's have a look. What have we got for the grey spider? 5 corners, flannel flower. Let's go, the grey spider flower. Oh, I haven't seen this. It's about faith. So, have trust. When the grey spider flower appears, it's asking you to be brave, to remember your faith, and to trust your efforts and intentions will bear positive results. Keep going. Be strong. Do not be afraid. All of these are the messages for you right now. Things are not as bad as they appear on the surface. Sometimes this flower can be a reminder that you still have work to do, or perhaps you've been a little bit lacking in actually doing the work and keeping up the resolve in order to achieve the results that you are seeking. The challenge of the grey spider is the challenge of the grey spider flower is letting fear win. As a healer, the grey spider flower instills courage and assists easing anxiety. All right, so this is a faith in action. All right, so we've got to, you know, not let fear win. Like, and really take a hold of our belief and really take a hold of what we've come so far. And you need to trust that effort and put more effort in. Keep going. Don't give up. All right? Have faith in what you've put yourself into. Don't let fear win. All right, just to let you know, I've got the Knight of Cups just jumping on the top of the deck. There's that guy who's passionate, wants to keep on going and love. If for the love of it, he wants to keep on going and get his happiness. Okay, so, thank you. There. So Greenwood, thank you, just tipping in your heart. So 2 cards, maybe one. Let's see what we got from the Earth Magic deck. What do we got for the Earth Peeps from the Earth Magic deck? Right. I'm gonna take that one. It's sitting out. The dragonfly, emergence. So this has come up a couple of times. There's a bit of clarity when we emerge. We sort of can see through the transparent wings of the dragonfly. We can see the clarity, you know. So something's going to become clear and you're going to emerge as an emergence of yourself, of your soul. All right, we see the dragonfly and we're seeing this beautiful little bit of aspect that we can see one side and the other, and we dart around and we're able to see different aspects of ourselves and this and what's going on, and it's clear, and the truth and the inspiration becomes an emergence with the dragonfly. Okay, and because I like the archetypes and because it's different to the rest, here we are on the archetypes deck for the Earth Peeps this week. So after I finish the self-love pyramid, still calling it that for the moment, self-love reading, I am going to do it as individual star signs. So you can, I'm going to timestamp that in the description so you can jump to it. What do we got? Prayer. So having faith in this emergence, in this fertility, in this womb of where you've been, in this warmth. There's prayer inside of that. You know, saying the words out loud. Magic and spelling, it's all the same thing. It's saying the words out loud so the universe can hear you, so God can hear you, so Source can hear you. Say it. Say, this is what I want from my family and my friends. This is what I want. Say it out loud. Say it in prayer. Say it in, and count your blessings and your graces. And it's beautiful. All right, so we're going to pray. We've got a little bit of prayer in there and a little bit of hope and having faith. Believing in what you believe in. Believing in you. All right, having faith in you and what you believe in. Okay. Got an emergence. I like this. Say a little before you. Okay, so the 5 cards are for how we got here. I'm going to turn it down so you can see my beautiful pink glittery mat and the cards. Why not? So I will catch you on the flip. Alright, so hold in for after this reading, you'll be able to see your individual star signs. Got insecurity on the bottom in there. Alright, what do we got for the Earth Peeps? Insecurity healing, believe it or not. It's sort of thinking over all of the things that might trouble you. We've got the sun again. So this is bathing in the light of the universal whole. This is really seeking and that fertile womb and seeking that information and seeking the faith and feeling like the God energy and the universe energy and the source, and really looking for that and what actually inspires you and what is inside of that fertile spot for you in the sun. Amazing. Double it up. I love it. And that's sort of why I use more decks. Because all these energies double up all over and we just want to see what the universe really wants to tell us. That's what about sipping the hot tea is. It's sipping our hot tea with our higher conscious, because this is about faith. This is about what we believe. This again is about passion and faith. This is about prayer. She is an action woman. She is a woman of faith and inspiration. Alright, so she literally is bounding in there with a new fertile energy for you inside of this faith. Faith and faith and faith are written all over the place. Great. This is what's brought us here on this journey, Earth people. That card is just sitting there, isn't it? Alright, so this is about traditions. This year we must have learned a lot of traditions of ourselves. Like, this is about, you know, that one step after making your money. This is that one step where you know about your traditions, about what your universe is. Excuse me. So this is the 4th reading, so I've really been getting through this and pumping it out, and today my lungs are going, here's some chunky stuff for you. But tradition. So this is really setting up those traditions of yourself. What you believe in, but your altar. What is your faith? Do you get up in the morning and you've got ask the universe, you pray and ask for the universe? Do you wait in the afternoon for it to give you answers? Do you have that traditions of yourself? This is the strength of the traditions of the self that has made you to get to that 9. All right, the strength that you have made in your own world. All right, under your own moon. Okay, so we've got sun and moon. And we've got balance and temperance. So temperance is interesting. This is balance. This is the two healing powers inside of us, balancing our dark and our light. Like understanding what we believe in and why we believe what we do. So this is a pause card. So you may have stopped your physical world to actually really concentrate on faith. This is actually a Sagittarian card, and thank you for staying this far if you're listening to me barking at this point. I will try to control it for the rest of the reading. Let's see how we go. All right, so, you know, so this is really balancing out our light and our dark and what we believe in. Those two hands, these two hands held out appear a lot in this deck over and over. You see the hands stretched out. We see the hands stretched out. These are decisions. This is one space or the other. This is one path or the other. What do you feed? This is feeding yourself good stuff so you can balance out your light and your dark in your life. Okay, removing the mask. One more. One more for how we got here for the Earth Peeps. All right, so this is about instruction. So this is about either you becoming a mentor or you learning new things. And quite often it's both. When you teach, you actually learn and you learn more about what you do. But this is imparting the knowledge in the one as the master, or taking the knowledge as the zero, as the innocent, as the fool, as the beginner, the apprentice. So this is like a real finance and expressing yourself in one way or another there. You might be thinking about starting a new course, or you might be really thinking about expressing your knowledge and how you express that in the world. Decisions of faith. There we are again. Okay, so for healing element. So you make these decisions on faith. For the healing element. So we have, the guardian. This is the devil. This is the devil is in the details. This is dealing with your dark and your light. This is dealing with your skeletons in your closet. This is as you're walking your path to your underworld. Can you justify the steps that you have made? Are they sure? Have you secured them? Have you signed the contracts? This is really how can you survive if it all falls down? And your temptations in the world. Can you get past those? This is your healing element, these temptations and all of the having to sign contracts. And this is a strong energy inside of the devil. The devil's in the details. Inside of the guardian, going past the guardians and past your fears. So here we have the Knight of Cups. So this is the emotional knight. So this may be somebody who's coming into your life, or this is you, that you always believe in your heart and you get back up and you take on the battle of believing in your heart and knowing what's in your heart, right? And dealing with things with passion and keeping that passion moving inside of this. And we've got the Passionate Queen next to him in here, and these traditions that are made this stable for this knight maybe is this healing element. Okay, that's dealing with darkness, maybe dealing with your dark emotions inside of yourself. Okay, healing element. Okay, and look here, this is messages of love though. So this is the page. So this could be a water sign child, or a water sign element and a water element child, or this is a message of a passion and love that you're going to be feeling from this tradition and this balance that we've got here. All right, so this is a stable love inside of there. So you may have gone through some dark nights, but you're going to get some passions and love from this balance that you've been putting out, this balance of healing your practical world and healing your spiritual world inside here. One more of our healing element for, there it is. Isn't that funny? I love how that works. Healing element. Decisions of faith. What do you believe in? One side or another. The sun is shining on you. Remember this. Believe in your faith. Pray. All right, this is things are going to have clarity. Things are going to come clear to you in this emergence inside of here. All right, this is wonderful. Like the balance of faith. There you are. All right, so the next three cards are our 3D world. How do we apply it to our 3D world? Or this, our faith and our passion. How do we apply this? This balance. What do we got? Oh, the world tree. So the world is changing. We know that it is. Like our seasons change. This is us, the world tree, as we go through our many colours inside of the world tree and we double back on ourselves over and over in our path to ourselves. Like we learn again and we learn again and we relearn and we open the door. We open our faith. We let go of the things that might be constricting us. We let go of our fears as we walk closer and closer to ourself and hone in on our belief and what our heart is, what our tree is, what the strength of our tree is. Okay, so it's a new path. You're walking your path. Okay, two more. more. How we apply this. Alright, so, oh. You're going to manifest it. You're going to work your little bee off. Alright, he's working about your little queen bee off, right? So this is making you money. This is bees in the trap. Keep saying that now. Because she really is. That's what Nikki was saying. She doesn't care what anybody else is saying. She's in there making her money. She's in there manifesting. She's manifesting her dreams, what she wants, into the physical world. This is bringing it into the physical world. Your new path. Alright? And with your emotional connection and your balance and everything that you've been gaining. Okay. I sail it up for you. One more. Okay. Oh, the Lovers. I love this card. It's such a beautiful card. You can see it's so fertile, and this energy that's created between this partnership here, so fertile, so strong. It burns inside of them. It's impassioned inside of this. This is a balance of your of your masculine and your feminine. This is the twins. This is the Gemini card. The balance of your passion and intellectualizing that. All right, so this is the Lovers, and that's what's turning this, and it's going to change inside of here. So, you know, that could be the love for your life or the love of your life. I like that. The love for your life or the love of your life. That creating that third energy. Something outside of yourself that you love, that you're actually manifesting, because it's your world. You're making these decisions. You've made these decisions inside of here. All right, two for partnerships. What have we got? Partnerships for the Earth people. All right, Earth people partnerships. What have we got? Earth people. All right, after this, and Earth people partnerships. All right, so we've got the other half. So this is one half. We've got the Green Man. All right, so this is Green Man. He's about synergy. He's really about being connected with the natural earth. He really is empowered. He's got strength inside there. You see that passion just there in the corner in there. Like, and this is a really fertile, strong man that's empowered and on the earth and really taken and passionate lead inside of making this manifestation and exploiting himself in the world, really being connected to it on a real passionate level. Passion, passion, passion. I'm doing a bit of passion reading with all my readings. I did a few readings. If you've seen them, I've done a hot tea, which is relationships, and I've done a sweetheart tea, which is love. And I've done a passion flower. I did a passion flower, a passion fruit, because we want to see what passion fruit is, right? So that's just about passion, right? But this one is the Knight. So this Knight of Stones. This is a earth element male. He's younger. He is, you know, this is a slow and steady win the place. He works with the crowd. He works by himself. He looks for his own path inside of it. He's out there making his money, but slow and steady wins the pace. He's earthy and he's pacing himself out to get the things that he wants. All right, so he's not going to be like overtly like jumpy, and he's not going to be too impulsive, because he really is pacing himself out to get himself in the practical world. You know, so we've got the emotional Knight in here, and we've got the practical Knight inside of here. And so with this very earthy, this is really applying your passion inside of this and making your money inside of this. And your love of the world and this instruction, and the world's changed, and you really have looked at your building blocks and stepping stones. All right, one card for self-love is where we are in the self-love reading. All right, all down to you. Self-love, what have we got? Oh, beautiful. Okay, so after this I am going to do individual star signs. Stick around, they'll be in the comments in the description for the thing in the description, right? So, timestamps. This is following your guiding star. This is following your ancestors. This is the ancestor blessing your unions. This is the ancestor blessing your life. This is you following your life path, your dream, your wish. And he will be there. They will be there. Your ancestors are there to help guide you through your darkest nights and through your forest and on your journey. But this is your journey. It's your journey to partake, and there's a union inside of this with your own heart. Right? This can be a strong union card with the Lovers inside of here, that it's a blessed path inside of here. But this is also a strong union with your soul in following your guiding light inside of here. All right, Earth Peeps, I love this. Got my tissues all over the spot now. Excellent. Sorry. So the first peeps, Taurus. I'm going to draw for Taurus first. Let's do it. Let's bring it out. Thank you for being here, Taurus. This has been a great week. I've had an excellent week this week. Really had my energy up, like I said today. All I've been working with it. So this is about expressing yourself. This is a fast communicator. This is a harsh communicator. He isn't taking any prisoners, says he's after the meal. Like, he doesn't waste any energy. He's not wasting any thoughts. So this is very intellectual pursuits. We have one more time in here. Right? So this can be writing down, writing emails, taking action. You know, really, if you writing, this is a writing card. This is also expressing yourself in a very clear, succinct way. This is removing emotions or removing passion even. This is like very just expressing yourself quite clear and succinctly so people can hear exactly what you're saying. Or this is a person that is like that maybe in your life. All right, air sign, element, dude. All right, so we also then have the king. So we've got the King of Cups. So this is euphoric notion. So this is this, you know, this is love. This is love of love. This is expression of love. This king is stable in what he can say. He can tell you what he feels. It's very romantic. It's a euphoric card. You can see that the stars inside of this. Believe it or not, this is how this works. So the reindeer eat these mushrooms, right? And everybody thinks, yeah, they're the ones that get you, you know, euphoric, right? No, they drink each other's urine after it's filtered. That's where they get this romantic euphoric, but they love themselves up at that point around this fire. Like, but this is that king. So this is either a person or you being that king or you embodying that king in some way. So we have the Knight of Cups, the expression, and we have this very romantic king, this very romantic, euphoric nature and expression of love inside of there. One more. All right, let's see. You might have a choice between two. This might be the same person. This might be the energy that these two cards promote in your life. Okay, so one more for the Taurus peeps. What do we got for this week? Taurus peeps, gonna take that one. Oh, okay. So this is for taking responsibility. So responsibility and burdens are two different things. So we have these lists of things that we respect and this list of things in our faith and our passion that we believe in, right? And so they're the things that we think are worth fighting for. But these are the things that we say, I take responsibility for those in my life. I take responsibility for my choices, my actions, who I am, what I believe in. And these are all mine to own. They're all mine to be responsible for, of my faith and in my passion. So I'm responsible for my faith and my passion inside of all of that. These are my choices. The other people's burdens, other people's responsibility, other people's morals, they're their choices. You get to choose what your choices are and take responsibility for your faith, your passion, and your desires. All right, Taurus, that is awesome. Thank you very much for being here. I love it. All right, so next up, I have Virgo. All right, Virgo peeps in the house. Thank you for being here. I really am enjoying doing these readings this week. I've had a really great reading week this week. Ooh, straight up for you. We have an emotional new beginning. So we've gone through all these spiritual quests of balancing out and finding out what the traditions of our lives are and healing us, right? But this is an emotional new start. So with these lovers, and you're really embracing this. There's a combination of some real elements in here. Real elements, obviously. We've got practical. We've got our spiritual. We've got our water. Actually, it's really quite well balanced in here. But this is an emotional new beginning for you, Virgo. And you're really going to take this on with this new world and this new post, and you may be loving your job inside of here, is maybe that is, or maybe this is, but this is really, when we're looking at this, an emotional new beginning. Okay, that you can connect to. Two more cards. What have we got for Virgo? Ooh, jealousy. All right, so this could be an overlap. This could be a three-person situation that we have sitting here. That and you've got to decide what you believe in inside of this. Maybe, and speak instruction in what you believe in. So this could be a light and dark situation, and following that on the lover line inside of there, like, and exploiting yourself. All right, but this is really about like getting to the heart of the matter. So there may be things that you haven't discussed with from your heart. There may be situations from the past that you haven't discussed properly, or you haven't gone and worked through. Like, and so this can be the conversations of three people. So this could be the situation of a lap over, that you have an emotional new beginning with somebody and they are still attached to somebody, or you're still attached to them, or there's emotional connections from the past that still haven't been aired. All right, so this is really about, it says jealousy, but it's really about getting to the heart of the matter and having those conversations that need to be had. If you're having an emotional new beginning, you might need to say to somebody, I have these mental triggers, because this is really our mental being our arrows. All right, these things trigger me. All right, Virgo. All right, talking out those fears. Don't let your fears hold you back. That's what that faith is about. Right, that's about having faith. All of this, making emotional decisions. All right, so this could be fears holding you back. All right, because we're going to take power. This has turned up twice. Whoa. All right, so we're really taking power. See, we've got physical, virile, taking power in our passion. All right, this is internalizing. This is bringing the power and refocusing your energy, refocusing your faith, bringing it back to you. All right, you know what you believe. You've made decisions of faith inside of here. You've trusted your heart and made decisions of faith on taking this journey inside of all of this. Your strength is the traditions of who you are. And we're in this very fertile sunspot. It's come up twice. This is a womb for you to come strong from. Express this, express whatever that is in your emotional new beginning. Thank you for being here, Virgo. Hit like and subscribe. I'd really love that. All right, so one more to go. We now have the Cappies. Happy Cappies. All right, Capricorn, your season is coming. All right, so in Northern Hemisphere, it's winter is coming, and it's your season also. Ah, so we already have the Capricorn card on the table being the guardian and really trusting our building blocks and stepping stones and trusting ourselves and our faith. Boom! You have a spiritual new beginning. This is a beginning of faith. So all of these things that we've been praying for, all these things that we've been putting our faith and our emotion, our strength into are going to come through. Bang! Spiritual new beginning. Smash! This is empowered card. This is fireworks. All right, the spark of life, the spark of your spirit inside of you. Okay, so 2 more to go. 2 more to go. What have we got for the Happy Cappies? What have I got for you? I'm taking that one. Oh, I think this came up before. So this has been a hermitage. So this has been a retreat into you. And this is about knowledge and this is about strength. And it's about returning to your tree. Returning to your tree because you've made it through the path and you've come back and you want to read some of the books that you picked up along the way. All right, so taking a little bit of time out in your faith and in your heart. Like, this is a real healing year if you've taken it the right way. So taking time to retreat on your path inside of this healing with our balance card inside of there. And taking a little bit more time out for yourself and what you believe. Don't give up. Don't give up. All right, Capricorn, one more card. What do we got? What do we got for our Happy Cappies? Thank you for being here and staying. I love it. All right, whoa, what we got? One more for our Happy Cappies. Oh, all right, so inside of this, there's a letting go. You've had a hard, long journey. And so this is letting go of these emotional scars. These are your triggers. These are the things that you haven't let go of. All right, there is a path in this, inside of your traditions, to heal yourself with your emotions. Really dig into the things that make your vigilance of you. All right, there's an emergence out of this path. You have a spiritual path that has come your way. You've taken and really invested in it emotionally. And you're going to see the fruit of that manifestation of your love that you've been putting out inside of this path. It's a slow and steady. All right, so emotionally, you're still turning this over. But the incident has happened. It is in the past. It's time to let go of what is emotionally holding you back inside of this. Don't have any more fear. Don't let fear hold you back on this journey to yourself and to have this partnership with the world and the universe. Express yourself. All right. Awesome. Thank you very much, Cappies. If you're still here, me too. I'm Cappy too, sort of, with a lot of fire and a lot of air. And the North Node, that's in Scorpio. I really hope that you've enjoyed this. If you do want your charts done, let me know. Send me stuff and I'll let you do it. And let you do it. I'll do it for you so you can see your elements and that sort of stuff. And if you do want a reading, please let me know. I'd love to do one for you. And yeah, I hope that you are having a great week. And I'll catch you later for some hot tea.